Absolutely.
So yes, so we're going to get into our dopeness of our workshop.
Okay.
Yes. Share it to the people because you know my audience is a different spectrum of fashion. They want to look good. They looking for the new, so they can know where to go, where to shop, how to put it together. So
Mm-hmm.
and they might know somebody who wants to be a designer. So we still got to put
Gotcha.
it out there in the universe. But yes, let the people know because I will be promoting the shit out of this. Go ahead, girl.
Okay, so for the building your fashion brand workshop, you're gonna get pretty much all the tools that you need to become a successful designer. My portion of it is all about the product. But I think that you have to have the branding, really, really set in stone in order for you to actually come out with a great product. So my session will be a lot on, what fabrications to choose based on your consumer market, what fit to choose based on your consumer market, the silhouettes and the depending on where you are, like what market you're in, what's the best category to offer that market. So yeah, you can have contemporary, moderate, better, all that other stuff, but what do you want to do? Do you want to do outerwear in that market? Right. Do you want to do lingerie in that market? Do you want to do sleepwear in that market? Like it's so many different avenues that you can go in, So if you understand your target consumer, it's gonna make you create some amazing products. Like what does she like to be in? Right. I like my body wrapped in pure silk, so that's why all my linings are silk. Most of my jumpsuits come in silk. I like, cotton. That's why I have denim, So I love this, the softness of velvet. So my girl wants to be comfortable, and that's why I go that way. But also, jumpsuits are, hit or miss sometimes, Sometimes, the crotch level was not in the right place. So understanding who your consumer is and making sure that the fit actually matches their body types, because the worst thing you want to do is have constant returns when it comes to fit, or making sure that like the fabrications don't peel or rub or bleed. So I'm going to be going into depth when it comes to creating an assortment. And also the differences between creating an assortment versus variety. How can you interchange things, and how many pieces do you need to create to make a full-on interchangeable collection? From my experience, I've made 7 pieces, but you can make 30 looks from those 7 pieces. So I'm going to talk about a lot of that and the best way to develop products when it comes to the pricing points and strategies, as well as like thinking about your economical print too. Like where are you producing your garments at? Like those things do matter. Who's making your clothing? All of those things matter. And then like having like that social responsibility attached to it. Like, are you going to do sustainable clothing? Are you going to do zero waste? Are you going to do natural fabrications? And how all of those things play a role in your product development and your production. So it's going to be a lot of information there, a lot of things to learn. And I do think that sometimes people jump head first into creating a fashion line.
Girl, I know.
They don't always think about the back end of things,
the
and
logistics.
All the things that affect. Logistics,
and wasting money, and you're wasting fabric. I'm working with one account, and like she has like I don't want to say high, but it's like a medium percentage of returns, and I'm just like, what are the reasons? And the people that are working in customer service, and they're just like, it's the sizing. Like the sizing is not what it says it is. And I'm like, okay, well, you need to let me know what suppliers or manufacturers you are going from, so I can actually go in and look at the dimensions and see. So that's why where I come into play as a strategic branding consultant, I'll be going over that stuff, and so you guys can learn and be, aware. So I'll be preparing you and giving you guidelines on how to plan. So when you actually get to Lenice, you'll be able to say, okay, well, when I plan this out and I know my customer, I'll be able to, okay, she may like this, she may like silk, or maybe she wants to tone it down with her prices. Maybe she doesn't want to spend that much, but I'll be better giving you tips on how to prepare and sourcing packaging, because packaging is definitely everything.
Absolutely.
Girl,
my bags come in a very strategic black box. It folds down, like, so it's like it literally opens like a present. Like you'll be able to use my box for like future references and stuff like that. It could be your little card box where you keep your journals or your letters and stuff like that. It's a very pretty black box, and I put down in there, of course, tissue paper, and then I have a note on the top that says like, you're now a CV woman, you're bold, you're beautiful, and then it's wrapped with a black ribbon that goes 4 ways that also has hashtag CV woman running through it. So my packaging, very, very, pretty. I thought about it, I wanted it to be simple yet beautiful at the same time, but I would say that my packaging is pretty elite.
Hello? Yes. But yeah, even if you don't have money by the time you get to sourcing packages, I mean, I'm definitely creative. That's why I added the creative direction. I definitely also give you some outlets that you can go to. I mean, I have my own type of merchandise, and when I shipped it to Lanise, I definitely didn't use any of the manufacturers because I was only shipping it out to a certain number of influencers and celebrities. And I went right to a teacher store. And if you guys haven't checked out Black is Action Podcast, okay? How about the review?
Mm-hmm. Hey now.
Hey now. Hey, it's episode 76, okay?
Right. Make sure you write on the podcast too. I need more podcast reviews and more ratings. So make sure you guys are rating us and actually writing reviews on Spotify, Apple, iHeart.
Yes, them algorithms, girl. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I just picked something very simple. I went right to a teacher store and I made it work. It was very in sync with everything I had going on with the packaging, the price tag. I actually have a price tag. Did you even notice the black tag that was actually black? Okay. Yeah, girl. I'm like very pristine. Everything is strategically like together. So y'all better log on and go and find Building Your Fashion Brand Workshop and get into it. And plus, we have a fabulous fashion bag that me and Lanise will be curating. It's gonna have some dope stuff. A lot of dope stuff for you guys to just use as a value to jumpstart your career without any worries, insecurities. You'll be more confident with this course.
Absolutely.
Yes.